Jesus, I look a little worn today, don't I? How's it going, everybody? Welcome to my first ever video. Today, hopefully, we are going to be picking up my very first car. First project car. I've had a car before, and I can explain that later. Just got off work. Today is May 21st, 2022. Tomorrow, hopefully, I should be meeting this guy for this car. Sometime in the evening. So today, I just got out of work right now and I'm going to go get some cash. And yeah, I guess I'll pick this up when I go see the car. Hello, everybody. Today is the morning of me going to see this car. And I don't know. I know I was just gonna, pick it up where with the car and stuff, but like this, I haven't really described how much this like means to me, and since I'm very bored waiting on my parents to come back from breakfast so we can go drive to see this car, I thought I'd explain like how much it means to me and like also the car. So I don't know. I mentioned previous that I had a car before. It was something that some of you guys might not know of. It was called a Dodge Magnum. That was a fun car. I mean, a lot of people are probably groaning right now, but man, was that a fun car. It wasn't fast. It sounded terrible. I had the V6, and I ripped the pipes off, so it sounded like a G35 flying down the street, except it wasn't flying. But man, that really sparked, I mean, I really had like drive, to have a good car and to have, fun in general. But that really like, lit a fire under my butt to actually go out and do things and mod your car and stuff. And because of reasons I'm not going to get into, I wasn't really able to mod that car. And then the car unfortunately ended up leaving us. But I don't know. I thought I had to mention it. The money's coming from that car anyways. So the Magnum will be living on in this car. So I haven't really brought up what car it is, so I thought I'd explain it to you. I'm going to see a 1991 Lexus LS400. I know that there are most likely like other better drift cars out there, like a 350 or a G35, to name like two of them that have more horse and maybe less weight, but I don't know. The Lexus is, it's older, and it scratches that itch of, having like a 90s Japanese car more than like a 350 could, because obviously a 350 is not from the 90s. The Lexus is, boxier, and it just has that Japanese sedan look to it. So that's why I ended up picking it. I ended up picking it like freshman year, 4 years ago. So two squirrels just went flying by. So yeah, I ended up picking that car like freshman year. And at the time they were like $1,000. No one knew about them. And this like stupid TikTok drift craze wasn't a thing. So everything was still really cheap. The market was, pretty good besides 240s, obviously. And then, flash forward to here, and then like, I would say 3-4 months ago, the LS400 blew up on TikTok. Like, I've seen so many of them, and that killed the market, annihilated the market. Like, I used to be able to see plenty of, like grandpa owned LS400s for like $1 or $2 grand, low miles, a good car. And now, if you look up LS400 on Facebook Marketplace, they're all hooned out. Like, it looks like a 240 marketplace, honestly. They're all like $5,000-$6,000. They all claim to have, crazy shit done to it, and really they're just on terrible wheels, and, someone is, that engine is probably close to grenading because this guy redlines it everywhere he goes, those kind of cars. So, obviously, I had to avoid that. And this wasn't the first car I called. I've called like 10, 15 other cars. This one, though, is going to be quite a good candidate because from what I saw, at least in the pictures, the paint was in good shape, which is not really rare, but
for the low miles, for the fact that it has low miles and the fact that it has nice paint. I mean, I know those go hand in hand, but you know. So yeah, it had good paint. It has very low miles for the car, actually, in general. It has 120,000 miles, which is very low because my wagon had 120 miles and it was 15 years older, or 15 years newer, sorry. So, you know, it's got low miles. The interior was decent. Obviously no interior is going to be perfect. I'm pretty sure the driver's side seat, like on the side, like the side bolster, whatever, is a little ripped, but you know, nothing a bucket seat can't fix. So yeah. I'm not gonna explain my intentions for the car right now. Maybe I'll explain it after I have the car, but yeah, that's just kind of where I am at right now. It's currently, what time is it? Show me the time. Okay, I just ruined the, I don't know what time it is. I think it's 9 something in the morning. And I ended up talking way too long, but it's gonna be fine. No one's gonna watch this video really anyways, so. Just me. Yeah. I've always wanted to do like video stuff when I was a kid. I don't know. I have so many videos of me like as a little kid where I was recording like I was a YouTube star, you know, and it was like, it was a vlog, you know, it's like vlog part 2, all stupid things like that, you know. And I didn't have a phone, so I was filming them on my 2DS. But I don't know, I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel. Like, I just always wanted to start a YouTube channel. So I figured, you know, buying a car and doing all these mods to it and stuff and, you know, getting into it would be a great opportunity because I could give people a first-hand experience of, you know, what's gonna happen, like my experiences, you know? I always I learn a lot from physical work. So you can tell me how to do something 10 times, but if I see how it's done and I get shown how it's done, it sticks in my head. So YouTube videos have always really helped me. I mean, honestly, when I go to like look something up, I don't go to Google, I go to YouTube, you know, to see how it's done. Don't even waste time on Google. So I don't know. I've just benefited a lot from YouTube and videos and stuff, and I think a lot of people could benefit from what I'm gonna make. So that, and the LS400 is more popular than the, why is everything flying by? Sorry. The Lexus is more popular than, you know, like the Dodge was, but regardless, I don't think there's as much stuff on the Lexus as there should be, like on the internet. So I'm gonna fix that. And also, you know, like when I was trying to look up stuff for the Dodge, there's like nothing, really nothing. I mean, there's, you know, some like really old forums and, you know, like some YouTube videos, but they're all, you know, recorded on Nokia and shit like that. So I got really frustrated, you know, trying to do things, and the fact that, you know, it was just hard because obviously I don't know how to do them, so I'm looking up how to do them, and no one else has done it before, so I'm kind of, you know, alone. I know I could, you know, just wing it, but I don't know. I like to at least see how it's supposed to be done, or have a rough idea of how it's supposed to be done. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna stop monologuing here, and just a heads up, I don't think I'm going to pick it up like at the car, or even on the drive home, because my dad wants to drive home with me, just in case. So I think where I'm gonna pick it up is probably like in front of my house. if the car is good. I keep saying it like it's when, it's if. I'm not sure if this car is good, okay? I haven't seen it in person. It could have rod knock, God knows. I know the guy is going to smog it right now, so I, you know, highly doubt it, but, you know, it'll be fine. And I saved the best for last. There's one huge surprise about this LS400 I have not seen on any LS400 ever. Not a stock thing, it's a modified thing. This guy did something to this Lexus that I have never seen before. It's not staying, but it's fucking hilarious, and it's absolutely going to get me so much attention at meets before I can fix it. So without further ado, here's the car, hopefully.
Hello everybody. Man, this past day has been pretty hectic. I assumed that I was going to be able, to see this car, and if it was nice, I'd pick it up and, record like the outro and show everyone the car, and it was going to be that easy, but no. I don't know if I explained or not, but this guy lived like 100 miles away from me, and based off where I am, there's a lot of traffic as well, so there was like a 2.5-hour drive one way. And then, we went and saw the car, and he actually was nice enough to redo the AC for me because it had a leak. So we sat there while he filled it back up with Freon and stuff like that. So with all these time restraints, after I looked at the car, it took another 2.5 hours to get home. And then, all my family and friends are excited for me and stuff like that. So before I knew it, it was like 9 o'clock, and obviously I can't record then. So, it's the next morning. I have some time before I gotta go to work before I have to go to work today. And, if you can see, this is not the same car I was sitting in earlier. This is, in fact, my new LS400. So without further ado, here's the review. Okay, so I know whatever I just did there was probably really cheesy. Obviously I don't know how to make reveal videos. But yeah, let me explain a little bit to you before I let you off here. So like I said, it's pretty low miles, and that is in fact true. And it was very well maintained. I got to see a lot of paperwork proving so. The guy was nice enough to do an oil change for me before I was even there. And then obviously, he's supposed to smog it, so it got smogged, those kind of things. But yeah, I didn't tell anyone. It's lifted, as you saw. It's got a 3-inch Tacoma lift, so it has Tacoma struts on it to give it that 3-inch lift. But it's only struts, which is a good thing for me because, obviously it's not going to stay lifted. And then it has those off-road wheels. So yeah, it's a pretty crazy car if you ask me. I have never seen a lifted Lexus, but I own one now, for now at least. The interior, as you saw, it's not bad. It's not amazing, but it's really not that bad. It's rough around the edges, I'll say that. Unfortunately, it was a smoker's car, and I didn't know until, tree. And he kept picking out cigarette butts when I wasn't looking. So, but honestly, for what I paid, I still think it was a pretty good deal because of the miles alone. The paint was pretty minty in the photos, and I'll say it's still pretty good. It has a little more like here and there scratches and dents than I wanted, but I have to keep in mind, it is a 32-year-old car. So it's not going to be perfect. So yeah, I already have a list of stuff that I have to go through with the car, and like a bunch of small things that I want to fix because you got to do maintenance before you do like actual fun stuff. So yeah, more videos are going to be posted very soon. I'm going to be working on that shit literally later today. So yeah, expect more videos soon. If you guys watched through the whole thing, I don't know, congratulations. Thank you so much, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.